Cancer Gang. We are back with your April reading, and I am so excited to be here doing you guys first, considering I know that I waited until the very last minute to do you guys last month, but we are here nonetheless. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. We do have another 5 card spread, one message from Spirit, one card for every element. You've got a pretty dope spread here. It's all pretty spelled right out, so we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start at the bottom of the deck, which was 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is all about the patience that it takes to grow something. It isn't just about water and sunlight and the right type of soil. It's also about patience and letting nature do its thing. We can't press growth just because we want to. We can't make something happen just because we think it should. With that said, this spread kind of talks all about how you guys might be trying to use your creative force in a way that isn't necessarily needed at the moment. So we'll get into it. We're going to start with your spirit message, which I love this month. You got the Ace of Cups. I like this card a lot because if you can see up at the top, it has dolphins. Dolphins are an animal known to have a specific frequency exclusive to them, to be able to communicate with each other. And not only just, their own little dolphin tribe, but dolphins from all over the world. So I think that this is a beautiful message saying that Creator has you on a very special frequency and wants you to be able to tap in the way that only you can. You guys are a very intuitive sign. You guys are almost spiritually nosy. So I will say that, Creator is definitely offering another medium for you guys to use in order to not only communicate with your Creator, but to translate, the messages that God, Creator, has for us here. So it's important for you guys to kind of pay attention. If you look here, you see the butterflies. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but there's butterflies. And I love that because I feel like you guys have spiritually come a long way. You've had to really do a lot of work. You've had to grow a lot in silence. You've had to, spend a lot of time in nature. You've had to do a lot of different things to transmute into this beautiful butterfly, this spiritual being that you've become. So congratulations, and just know that it gets deeper. There is no limit to your spiritual ability and connection. So Cancer, it's lit for you spiritually, especially this month. In the earth element, you've got the Princess of Cups. Forgive me for being a little nasally. I've been outside, sitting on a golf course. They've been cutting grass. It's a mess. But as you can see, she's got that same cup. She's got those same butterflies. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Earth of Water. Water of Earth, whatever, if that makes sense to you guys. I think that this card is actually in the court suit. This card is actually in perfect alignment. This card talks all about getting in touch with your emotional body, getting, a spiritual awakening about your own emotions. And so for you guys, this is probably something that you're really experiencing in the physical. You might be, you know how they say you get a broken heart and you can actually feel it. For some of you, you might actually be feeling yourself open up more. You might actually be feeling yourself relax. You might actually feel yourself, even getting just more in tune with yourself. You might catch yourself, doing certain things or, having certain tics or habits that, you do either when you're nervous or when you're happy or excited or whatever. Your growth is really going to be able to be seen in the physical. People might really be coming to you for advice. People might really, see your light, see your glow, see your transformation. and you will have blossomed into this amazing spiritual creature because you have that special frequency with Creator. People see you, and if for nothing else, you should see you. You know what I mean? Next card out, you've got the Seven of Wands. This is in the space of your emotions. Pardon me, Cancer. This is your card. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but so as you can see, there is a person, he's like their leader, and he basically, you know, he's got all this lightning behind him. He's got this, you know, snake for a staff, and this card basically is all about having to stand your ground, having to face adversity, having to challenge leadership if needed, challenge authority. I feel like because of some of your spiritual awakening, some of your growth, some of the process that you've been through in your own healing journey, you might have had to face or have had confrontations or face adversity with people in your family. You know, you guys are trying to heal your bloodline. You guys are trying to heal your lineage. You guys are doing a lot of spiritual work that has gotten you to a new space, so that you might be a person that is totally unrecognizable to people who have been in relationship with you in the past, or are used to you existing in some sort of way, or they have one vision of you that isn't in alignment with who you truly are now. This is a card that's basically saying you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to challenge whatever, you know, adversity it is that comes your way. You're going to have to face shit head on, and you're going to have to fight. Straight up. Like, you basically, there's a card, this is basically saying sometimes the best fighter is a person who has no choice but to fight. Cancers are known for being soft on the inside, right? But hard shell on the outside. You guys are sensitive. You guys also have sharp defense mechanisms. So it's time for you guys to be conscious of internalizing and really harboring emotions from people who have no business influencing you emotionally, who really, you know, might not be appreciative of all of the spiritual work that you've put in for the bloodline, put in for yourself, all of the healing that you've had to do for, you know, what it is that you've gone through. You might have partners who can't really understand the emotional path that you're on right now, and they're not meant to. This is something that you're facing. This is a huge victory that you are trying to maintain, either spiritually or emotionally. There's something that you've gone through that you are trying to protect, that you know is right, and that is being challenged. So you are going to have to fight, and you're going to have to really challenge and accept that you might have confrontation with people who might challenge you on this process of healing, on this journey of growth that you're on. As you can see, nobody's really hurt. Nobody's really getting hit. Nobody's bleeding. So this isn't a confrontation that's going to leave people in a bad way. But you do have to be conscious of standing your ground. You cannot let people make decisions for you. You're going to have to protest, and you're going to have to fight for what you know is in alignment with you. You've got the Ten of Pentacles in the place of air. So you guys have been thinking a lot about, or you should be considering, what it is to be rich, what it is to be wealthy, what it truly looks like for you to be spiritually in alignment and also financially stable, and also rich in love, wealthy in family, right? These are things that you can't buy with just money. Having a strong rooted support system is not something that you can go purchase at a store. Having a person to really love you for who you are, good, bad, indifferent. Having a person to really, you know, create a lineage with, to really, you know, form a relationship with and give life to the next generation isn't always easy to find. It isn't always something that, you know, everybody has the opportunity to do. So for you to have the Ten of Pentacles is what you're thinking about and what you're meditating on. Is a part of your belief system to believe you deserve certain things and you want a life that looks like a life that looks a certain way. You want to walk a path and you want to have all of the things. You want to be abundant in all of the ways. You don't just want to be, you know, financially secure. Yes, you want to also have a bag, but you do want to have a loving husband, a loving wife, loving kids. You know, you want to have multi-generational involvement in your family. You want to be involved in the community. You don't just want to be selfish and hoard money. So for you, you've been thinking about how to create wealth that is more than just financial, especially as we are in this time right now where everything is so uncertain. We see how unimportant money can become instantly. How many people have lost their jobs? How many people have, I mean, and this isn't just, you know, in our small box here. It's not just our city, our state, it's across the world. People are trying to figure out how to navigate, you know, losing their jobs, losing their homes, losing family members, you know. So we're really seeing our true value system. We're really looking here at how we assess the value of people and things and them and they and that, you know. So for you, you really have an opportunity here to look at what you think is important. Creators ultimately downloading you new messages, telling you, you know, hey, this is a frequency that you and I only communicate on. So let's talk about this. Let's really get clear about what it is you value and how it is we can bring that into the physical. How it is we can make that happen for you and how we can learn to protect that. In the place of fire, you've got two cards. You've got the World. And then you've also got reverse Princess of Wands. So this here is saying, for some of you, this is saying the cosmos is supporting you stepping into new creative paths. This is the cosmos saying you have a specific creative talent that you are supported in using and you're still not doing it in the physical. You either know you're good at something, you already have a business, or you already do a certain thing, but you don't take it as seriously as you could, or you don't focus hard enough, or you don't have enough confidence to fully engage and to fully, you know, unleash yourself and unleash your craft. This is saying for some of you, the world has your back. You need to really put in the hard work and the dedication to bring in your creative energy, your passion project, things like that into the physical. You have this energy that you're not tapped into for whatever reason, and the cosmos is basically saying karma is going to push you, which is why some of you lost your jobs, which is why some of you are like, what am I going to do? This is literally what you're supposed to be doing. You need to focus on your craft and you need to show and display enough confidence to go get it and to bring it into the physical. You need to do the things that it would take to bring whatever these ideas, whatever this creative energy is, into reality. It's time for you to be focused on how to manifest instead of just fantasizing about it. It's time to actually do it. For others of you, you're applying too much pressure to something that Creator has already directly told you is not in alignment for you. You're not supposed to be doing this. And you're like, what if I do it this way? What if it looks like this? What can we make it work? And Creator's like, absolutely not. I've already said no. If you want, I can send Karma down to help explain it to you, but I would just prefer for you to back off the pedal. The way that you can differentiate yourself is to truly tap in intuitively and ask, is this in alignment? Have that communication with your Creator. Again, it's a frequency that only you are on. I can't tap into it and tell you, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing, and for you, you're supposed to do it, and for you, you're not. This is specifically going to be downloaded to you from your Creator. So while you're fantasizing about your creative process, pray about what it is you're supposed to be doing. Okay, get in touch with where you're supposed to be. Because again, this isn't something that any tarot reader can tap into. Well, that's a lie. Maybe somebody can. That's arrogant of me to say, by all means. But this is specifically telling me there is a frequency that only you are on. It's not meant for you to go seeking everyone else's cup when you have, you see, there's only one cup in these pictures. There's only one message. There's only one person. The message is for you, Cancer. So, with that said, I really think that you guys, as you're awakening emotionally, as you're really fighting and struggling through your healing process, you know, that is solamente, it's you, you know what I mean? It's all shit that you've gone through, shit that, you know, is, again, exclusive and special and relevant to you. You also are going to have to accept that you're probably not going to have a lot of outside validation. This work that you're doing is for a reason, and it's for a reason that you understand. It's for a reason that is important to you. It's the reason why you were tasked with this birthright. Not everybody, you know, in the bloodline gets to tap into their intuitive gifts and their spiritual, you know, highest selves. You, Cancer, have obviously done that. You've been gifted the birthright to do this work. So don't be discouraged when people around you can't understand, when people around you, even though you're healing their bloodline, when people around you don't respect you the way that they should, considering the work that you've put in and that you're doing. Not everybody is going to understand. Not everybody is also going to reap the Ten of Pentacles. It just is what it is. The cosmos is absolutely on your side. If you have a passion project and you know that you're supposed to be doing something else with your life, and you know that now is a great opportunity for you to invest in your own personal manifestations, to invest in your own vision for your life, please do it, Cancer. Please do it. If you have been trying to tap into the same thing for the last 30 years and Creator has consistently told you no, please have a conversation with Creator about why. And maybe there's something else you're supposed to be doing. And maybe there's something else you should look at. But you're not going to figure that out if you just keep ignoring signs and messages that are given to you from the universe. With all of this said, please, if you like the video, tap that thumbs up button, or don't. It's fine. I don't really care either way. But yeah, let me know if you like the spread. Let me know if you like the deck. If you want a longer reading, if 20 minutes is cool. If you want me to go more in depth, if you want cards to clarify, let me know. Please, I just ask that you keep it respectful, because my Mercury is in Aries and we are in Aries season. So yeah, with all that said, Cancer, I love you. You know, my closest Cancer friend, I'm thinking of you. Hope you're doing well during this time. And I'm out. Keep it groovy, Cancer.